After the second Rebirth trailer came out, I've seen a lot of talk about this theory about one singular timeline, and that at the end of Remake, the party is now in the Terrier timeline. But can we all agree that this can't be happening now? Like in this timeline? Because these news clips would be happening around the same time as this scene, right? We're not saying that, right? That's not the theory, right? Am I dumb? Am I missing something? I've seen so many comments from people being like, oh, people have like, oh, they're so deep into this two timelines thing. But I'm like, I'm not deep into anything. I'm still at the we don't know yet type of thing. My second point to argue against this one timeline theory is that you're telling me that this Rude is, for one, a Rude we've never met before, and second of all, has seen Tifa and the party dead on TV, and what he chooses to say and the way he chooses to act is by introducing Elena, being like, yeah, she might be new, but she's still a Turk. You're telling me that. They wouldn't have a problem with it. Bugenhagen, or however we say his name, we don't know yet, he doesn't have a problem with his grandson being dead, and he's just gonna accept this alternate Nanaki, or however we're gonna say his name. And also, who did we play as in intermission? An alternate Yuffie that doesn't exist anymore? For what? What's the point of that? What's like? I'll grant you, she's the only one with a design upgrade, but that's just it, a design upgrade, and they told us about it a while ago. What does it add for the party from the Beagle timeline to be in the Terrier timeline? What does it add for them to be in a different universe, to have an unknown journey? We've already seen that the Beagle timeline is different from the original timeline. We don't need the Terrier timeline for this to be different than the original. Why complicate things? Do we really want two Clouds in the same room? Is that the theory? Is it gonna be Zack, Cloud, and Cloud against Sephiroth? Is that what people think? And also, for the people who think this is gonna be completely different, you're still playing as the same characters within the same world during the same period of time, going to the same places with the same goal in mind, meeting the same people. So it's kind of like, how different can it be? And what we see in this trailer is exactly what we saw in Remake already. We got a little thing that was very confusing, that we don't understand yet, but the rest of the trailer was very recognizable and things that we know, just with added things like the Sephiroth, he killed Tifa. People are like, oh my god, Tifa is Genova. Like, no, you idiots. Sorry. That's not the point. Sephiroth is turning Cloud against the party, or against Tifa specifically, because Tifa's the one that convinces him of who he is. They figure this stuff out together. So they're just adding to the big lie that's part of the original FF7 already. They're just making it bigger. They're just adding stuff to it. But like I was saying, this trailer is like Remake in its entirety, because most of it is things we recognize and things that are accurate to the original. But then there's a tiny part of it that's really confusing and makes you question everything. Exactly like Remake was. It was 90% accurate, very much faithful to the original, with this little part that makes you question everything. And I think that's gonna be Rebirth as well. And I think that's the point. And the reason why they're doing this is because if they didn't, we wouldn't be talking about it. All of this is just marketing. That's also why they're saying you don't have to play Remake before Rebirth. That's marketing talk, you know? I got a free copy of the latest God of War game, and I still haven't played it. Even though I have the code, I have it on my PS5. I've not played it, I'm not gonna play it, because I haven't played any of the other God of War games. See? Market it as a standalone game that you can play without playing the first part. Boom. Oh, I'm gonna get so many dislikes. Alright, thanks for listening. Sorry for being crazy, but I just had to get this off my chest. I was walking around talking to myself. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me that this Yuffie is different than this Yuffie. Tell me that this is happening at the same time as this. I'll listen to you. Sorry, guys. I just had to get this out. Ugh.